Very beautiful morning, beautiful afternoon, and beautiful evening to every one of you, my professional nurses, my professional colleagues. How we are doing? How is preparation for our OSCE exam? Guys, keep practicing. You're definitely smashing your OSCE exam. So if you're meeting me for the very first time, my name is Violet Okolocha. I actually talk about everything about OSCE and nursing here in the UK. So welcome to my channel. So guys, I know a lot of you have been sending me emails and like, Nurse Violet, does it get to a point where you feel you're not prepared for this OSCE exam? Don't worry guys, it actually gets to that point. And like I keep saying to you, OSCE is one of the simplest exam. Keep practicing with your peers, practice with your pillows, and make sure you're getting it right. So today we're going to be talking about catheter sample of urine. I'll tell you why I decided to talk about this topic. This is a skill you can get either in your old OSCE or in the new test of competency. A lot of people have been sending me mails of, having issues with catheter sample of urine in their OSCE exam. And so today I'll be explaining to you in details what is catheter sample of urine. It's just simply getting a sample of urine from the patient's catheter. Now, this is a catheter, and this is where you are expected to collect your sample from, because if you go collecting your sample from this place, this is it. If you go collecting your sample from this place, it means you're removing the catheter. So this is not a site for you to collect sample from. Where you need to collect the sample is from the sampling pod, and this is the sampling pod. My son, can you come closer? This is the sampling pod. So this is where you are to collect your catheter from. This place is the sampling pod. All right. We've seen cases where you tell people take sample from your catheter and you see them removing the catheter because they go and collect the sample from this place. So guys, that's number one. Another reason a lot of people have issues with catheter sample of urine is they clamp the catheter, and when they're done collecting their sample, they forget to unclamp. Guys, this always happens to a lot of people. So today I'll be teaching you a very simple technique of catheter sample of urine. I call it CU. CU. Now, what is C? The first thing for catheter sample of urine is clamp your catheter, which is 1C. After clamping your catheter, clean your sampling pod, which is the second C. After cleaning your sampling pod, the third C is to collect your sample. And after collecting your sample, the fourth C is to clean your sampling pod. And after cleaning your sampling pod, the U is to do what? Is to unclamp your catheter. So, CU. First C, then U. So guys, I'll teach you this step. Let's get started on this step. Catheter sample of urine. So assume your assessor can tell you, immediately you get there, you say, assume I checked for sin safety, your assessor can tell you, assume you've checked for sin safety, assume you provided privacy, go straight to your patient. If that happens, just proceed to your hand hygiene. Though a lot of people say, I get thrown off balance. Immediately I go there, my assessor was like, assume you checked for sin safety, assume you provided privacy, proceed to your hand hygiene. No guys, that shouldn't really scare you, all right? Immediately she tells you, assume you checked for sin safety, assume you provided privacy, the next thing to do is to go straight to your hand hygiene. All right, so today I'll be going straight to my hand hygiene. My son, can you come closer just so I don't miss anything out? All right, so I approach my scene is safe to approach. I provide privacy for your patient, and I do my hand hygiene according to World Health Organization. Palm to palm, right palm over left dorsum, vice versa, fingers interlace, fingers interlocked, fingers interlocked, rotation of the thumb, tips to the fingers, and the wrist. So my hands are clean. I can now proceed to my patient. Hello, my name is Violet, and I'm one of the nurses looking after you today. Can I please confirm your full name and date of birth? Oh, your name is Ailey Brooke. Lovely. And your date of birth? 15 February 1940. Fantastic. Please, Haley, can I just double check that with your wristband? Is that okay? So I have here Haley Brooks, date of birth 15 February 1940, hospital number 10010. Assessor, with the paperwork I have on my hand, I can confirm I have the right patient. So Haley, can I just confirm with you, do you have any allergies at all to food, drug, latex or adhesive? Oh, bless you. You have no allergies. Perfect. So, Haley, the reason I'm here this morning is because I want to collect a sample of urine from your catheter. So, the doctors are happy for me to get a sample of urine from your catheter. Is this a convenient time, Miss Haley? Oh, bless you. It's a convenient time. Lovely. So, Haley, I'll just leave you with a call back while I assemble you my equipment. Is that all right? Lovely. So, once you leave the patient with your call back, do your hand hygiene. Very vital. Very, very vital. So, I do my hand hygiene now. Palm to palm. Right palm over left dorsum. Vice versa. Fingers interlaced, fingers interlocked, fingers interlocked, rotation of the thumb, tips to the fingers, and the wrist. So my hands are clean. Now, what do you want to do? In most cases in your Osce exam, every equipment has been assembled for you in a tray or on the tray on top of the trolley. So if it's all assembled for you, you just have to confirm to the assessor. Assessor, can you confirm every of my equipment is clean and ready for use? And she tells you yes, then you can proceed. But if it's all scattered, you do your hand hygiene, you put on your apron, then you put on your gloves. So I'm just putting on my apron and my glove. Guys, this is a very important point. Make sure you validate your equipment. Failure to validate your equipment can actually lead to a fail in your Osce exam. Validate your equipment. Really important. Please don't forget this in your Osce exam. All right, guys. So I've put on my apron and my glove. I'm just going to be validating my cleaner wipe. So this is my cleaner wipe. The expiry date is 2024, so it's still valid. I'm happy to use this. You can find this here. All right. So I'm just going to pick my cleaner wipes and I'll clean my tray in a zigzag manner from the farthest point to the nearest point. All right, guys. So I'm cleaning my tray in a zigzag manner. After which, guys, this goes in the clinical waste. So my tray is clean. Guys, you can see every of my tray is clean. So because my tray is clean, I would advise you for catheter sample of urine, use 2 gloves and 2 aprons. Now I've used the first apron and the first glove to assemble my equipment, and I've literally cleaned my wood. I've cleaned my tray. So what would I do? I'll take off my apron and I'll take off my glove, and it goes in where the clinical waste. All right, guys. So then I'll do my hand hygiene. And I'll validate my equipment. Palm to palm, right palm over left dorsum, vice versa. Fingers interlaced, fingers interlocked, rotation of the thumb, tips to the finger, and the wrist. So guys, my hands are clean and I need all the equipment I require now. So this is my cleaner wipe. This cleaner wipe is valid. The expiry date is 2023. So this cleaner wipe is valid. I'm happy to use it, guys. I pop it in my tray I've cleaned. Now this is my sampling bottle. This sampling bottle is sterile. Mine does not have an expiry date, so check yours. Some have expiry date. So this sampling bottle is sterile and I'm happy to use it. It's still valid. All right, now I'll be needing my syringe, guys. So this is my 10 ml syringe. Is this 10 ml or 20 ml? I'm not too sure. All right. So this is my 10 ml syringe. This syringe is still valid. The expiry date is 2025. It's valid and I'm happy to use it. I pop this on my tray. Lovely, fantastic. I'll be needing a non-traumatic clamp, guys. And this is my non-traumatic clamp. It's valid and I'm happy to use it. I pop it into the tray. So guys, I've gotten all the equipment I need. So I'm just going to be doing my hand hygiene, palm to palm, right palm over left dorsum, vice versa, fingers interlaced, fingers interlocked, rotation of the thumb, tips to the finger, and the wrist. So my hands are clean. I'll put on my apron now. All right, guys. Really simple, guys. Trust me. Osce is so simple. You're definitely smashing your Osce. All right, so I put on my apron now. I'll put on my gloves and off I go to my patient. So come with me, guys, and let's do catheter sample of urine now. All right. So I'm just going to make the catheter more prominent. I'm going back to my patient now. My son, please come closer. All right, I go over to my patient. Hello, Haley. Haley, I'm back. Are you still happy for us to continue? All right, lovely. Thank you so much. So, Haley, I'm just going to be collecting a sample from your catheter. Is that okay? Is that okay? Mavi, can you say it's okay? Is that okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Lovely. So I'll be clamping your catheter now, all right? So I'll be exposing you. Are you happy for me to expose you?
Yes.
Lovely. Thank you so much for your cooperation. So I'll just be clamping your catheter. When I clamp your catheter, you may feel some slight pain, all right?
Okay.
Lovely. So guys, you are to clamp the catheter distal to the sampling pod. When I mean distal to the sampling pod, I mean just after the sampling pod. There are two ways. Or you can clamp the catheter 2 to 3 centimeters away from the sampling pod. So it's actually your choice. Either you clamp the catheter 2 to 3 centimeters away from the sampling pod, or you clamp distal to the sampling pod. So I'm just going to be clamping my catheter now. I'll clamp distal to the sampling pod. So I've clamped my catheter now. All right, guys. So the next thing I want to do, I want to clean my sampling pod. And I'll clean my sampling pod for 30 minutes. For 30 seconds. And I'll allow it to dry for 30 seconds. So I'll clean my sampling pod now for 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Assessor, and I will allow it to dry for another 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Assessor is not 30 seconds. So I'll open my syringe, making sure that my hand does not touch the tip of the syringe. So open your syringe just the way I've opened it. Pick up the syringe. Then apply the syringe at the center of the sampling pod. So I'm going to be applying the syringe at the center of the sampling pod, and I'm going to withdraw 10 mils. So guys, assume I've withdrawn 10 mils of syringe. So all I need you to do, when you're holding the syringe, sometimes your hand can be shaking, all right? It's not actually easy. Your hand can be shaking, and sometimes you see the urine pouring. Don't worry, guys. It's just natural in your Osce exam, because probably you are anxious. So I got a syringe. I got a prefilled syringe here already, because obviously there is no urine in the catheter. So this is now my prefilled syringe. So on your exam day, you will draw 10 mils. So this is now the 10 mils of urine. So I'm not going to get my sampling pots. Sorry, I'm not going to get my sampling bottle. And I'll pour the urine into my sampling bottle, making sure that the tip of the urine does not touch inside the catheter, inside the sample bottle. So you pour your urine into the sample bottle, making sure the tip of the syringe does not touch the body of the sampling bottle. So I've gotten my sampling bottle. I'm just going to close it now. All right, and the syringe is going to go into the clinical waste. Now, what do I need to do? I'm going to clean my sampling pod for another 30 seconds, and I'll allow it to dry for 30 seconds. Really simple, guys. I know. So I'm going to clean my sampling pod now for 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Assessor, I'll allow it to dry for another 30 seconds. So guys, believe me now, it's 30 seconds. What do I need to do? I'm just going to unclamp my catheter. Lovely. So I've unclamped my catheter. All right, I've unclamped my catheter. And what do I need to do? Because I've unclamped my catheter, then this can go into the clinical waste if you like, or you can just keep this. So you've unclamped your catheter. Haley, thank you so much for your cooperation. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so thank you so much for your cooperation. I do appreciate this. All right, I'm just gonna cover you back now. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
So Ellie, what I'm gonna do, I'm going to label this your urine sample I've collected. I'm going to write your name, surname, hospital number, and ward. It's all written there, and I will send it to the lab. Is that okay?
Okay.
Do you have any concerns for me, my lovely lady?
No.
You have no concerns. That's perfect. So Haley, I'll leave you with the call there, and I'll send you some your sample of urine to the lab. Is that okay?
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you so much, darling. All right. So guys, you've collected your sample of urine. You are going to verbalize to the assessor that you're going to label it, and you send it off to the lab. You're going to take off your apron. You are going to take off your gloves, and all goes into the clinical waste. You are going to do your hand hygiene and make sure you clean every equipment used and ready for the next use. All right, guys. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. Keep sharing, keep liking my videos. I'll see you in my next video, and until then, keep passing your Osce exam. I love you all, guys. Share this video with your friends preparing for Osce exam. Bye, guys.